Thanks for choosing 3TV News at 10. I'm Carrie Pena.
And I'm Fields Mosley. We start with exclusive new details in the case of a 6-year-old boy shot in his room while he was sleeping.
This is video of the boy in the hospital 2 years later. His body is still full of holes and scars, and his mother is furious. As you would imagine. And that's because a jury found just the alleged shooter, Freddy Payan, not guilty. We wanted to know why. So we sent 3TV's Marisa Vedra to find out, and you tracked down one of the jurors and his attorneys as well.
Yes, and all three have told us that they do want to find the person responsible for shooting that boy. But tonight, the juror is explaining why he felt there wasn't enough evidence to connect Payan to the crime.
They said he went through here. The one was like about this big.
The story of Jocquese L Flores is a heartbreaking one. Caught in the crossfire of gang violence, he'll have scars and pain for the rest of his life. His mother is now his in-home nurse.
It's a nightmare every day, every single minute.
I have 3 daughters, and they're my world. And I couldn't even begin to understand what she's going through.
Scott Cannon is now a part of Jocquese L's story. He's one of 12 jurors who found the alleged gunman, Freddy Payan, not guilty, much to the dismay of Jocquese L's mother. Cannon says Payan's defense attorneys argued he had no part in the shooting, and the state couldn't prove that he did.
There were 2 witnesses that were not in that core group that couldn't place Freddy at the same time. So that weighed a lot into our decision.
For its part, the state says while we are convinced that Freddy Payan is guilty of causing the injuries to the victim in this case, the jury was not convinced by the testimony and evidence presented. Although we strongly disagree with the verdict, we must respect the outcome. Payan's defense team, while happy with their win, say they understand the victim's pain.
We sympathize with the victims and their families for what they went through, and we do hope that the true gunman is found and brought to justice.
As does Cannon, who believes the jury's difficult decision was the right one.
My heart goes out to Jocquese L, and I want someone to pay for this, but that someone, in all honesty, I don't feel is Freddy Payan.
I spoke with Jocquese L's mother, Erica, tonight. She says she is still heartbroken about this decision, and she still believes that Payan is in fact guilty. But if he's not, she thinks that he or his friends possibly know who is responsible. I'm Marisa Vedra, 3TV.